Imagine a television show, broadcast live to millions of viewers worldwide, lasting for hours. And suddenly there's that moment everyone's been waiting for, the moment no one knows what will happen next. All preparations, all plans come crashing down. A TV host sets a trap to put Donald Trump in a difficult situation, but he had no idea that nothing would go according to plan. That moment would become the biggest mistake of his career. But what happened next? Let's explore this incredible story together. It all started during primetime on a major television network. Millions of viewers were glued to their screens. Late at night, a host planning to corner Trump with a difficult question thought his plan would go smoothly. He had successfully used similar tactics in the past, putting his rivals in tough spots. But this time, he wasn't facing just any businessman. He was up against America's former president in a global phenomenon. The host planned to launch a deep attack on Trump, hoping to exploit the silence of Melania Trump and dig into the family's past to find a weak point. After weeks of preparation, he had lined up questions about Trump's family for the live broadcast. But despite all his preparation, he was still overly confident because he didn't know how Trump would respond. From the moment the broadcast began, Trump settled into his chair as the cameras zoomed in on the two. The host smiled, but his smile couldn't hide the sharpness of his intentions. Everyone in the studio knew that a big problem was about to explode. "Mr. Trump," the host said, stepping forward, "you built an empire, became president, influenced millions. Do you think all of that was just luck?" Trump immediately sensed the trap, but calmly responded, "Interesting question. Liberals love that word, luck, because they use it to try to downplay success. But luck doesn't build skyscrapers, create jobs, or make America great. Real success comes from hard work and sacrifice." The host was slightly surprised. The answer made him pause, but he didn't abandon his plan. "So, you're saying everything happened because of hard work?" Trump confidently replied, "Yes, absolutely. My success didn't come from others' efforts. It came from my determination, sleepless nights, and overcoming tough challenges. But the important thing is, I didn't do it alone. There are people who were with me." The host noticed that Trump's response only reinforced his strong position, but didn't give up. "So when you say not alone, you mean your family, right?" Trump's eyes narrowed for a moment, but he remained calm. "Melania," he said, "she's not just my wife. She's a first-class woman, much more than that. She's always upheld her family values, respect, and grace." The host realized that Trump's response had not weakened him at all, but he wasn't ready to give up. But Melania's silence in public often gets people curious. While other political spouses are quite visible, why does Melania choose to remain so quiet? Trump slightly tilted his head but responded without any excitement. "She's not silent, she's a lady. Sometimes silence is the most powerful answer. In a world where people try to criticize every moment and create a narrative, she moves forward on her own path and impacts people that way." The host had to take a step back. He had to acknowledge the depth of Trump's response, but he realized it wasn't a weakness he could easily use. "But Melania's success is widely discussed," the host said. "Some only know her as Donald Trump's wife." Trump offered a sharp glance again. "She speaks 5 languages, built her own career, and represented our country with pride. Unfortunately, the media prefers to create simple stories rather than recognize true success." Even though the host tried to push further, Trump continued to respond with his usual calm demeanor. But suddenly, the host felt an internal tension. Every word Trump said was dismantling the trap he had set. Finally, the host decided to make one last attempt. "But your position in life, it has significantly changed Melania's life too, right? Her loyalty to you might have opened many doors for her." Trump's eyes briefly lit up, but then he took a deep breath and replied calmly, "What you're calling opening doors is simply an opportunity. She's made an impact in every room she's entered. She didn't just step in, every room showed her more respect." This statement didn't just affect those in the studio. It deeply resonated with viewers around the world. Because here wasn't just a businessman, there was a man standing firm on the right path, defending what he believed was right. The host made one last attempt and asked his final question. "When you put all these successes together," the host said, "when Melania is by your side, did you never think maybe you could have chosen someone else?" Trump's eyes immediately hardened. "Choose someone else," he said, his voice now deep. "In business, you might choose someone, but real life, real relationships, they don't work that way. My wife Melania is above all loyal, intelligent, and strong. Above everything, I've built a life with her, and that's what shows the true value." At that moment, Trump didn't just demonstrate leadership, but he showed real character. people didn't just see Trump. They saw his family standing strong and true. This story is more than just a debate on a TV show. It's about family, loyalty, and the importance of standing firm in one's beliefs. How Trump handled this tough situation and stood by his family is truly a lesson that resonates on both a personal and professional level. Thank you for watching this video. If you have thoughts about this story, feel free to share your comments with us. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications, because we'll be back with more inspiring stories and in-depth analyses. See you in the next video.